A very pleasant good morning to all my dear students. Today in class 9th, your subject English, from your book Beehive, we are going to read about your poem number 2, Wind by Subramanya Bharati. Students, this poem is a translation from the original Tamil version. So let us start with the title Wind itself. Wind here symbolizes the difficulties or the problems that we face in our lives. If we are weak, the poem Wind teaches us that if we are weak, then definitely the difficulties or the wind, they are going to destroy us. But if we are strong, if we are firm, then the problems, the difficulties, they will be friends with us. So class, these are few points that will help you for the better understanding of the poem. This poem actually highlights the destructive and the constructive aspects of the wind, that how the wind would be able to destroy us and how the wind would be able to construct us. We should be strong in mind and body. Then only we would be able to face all the difficulties and the problems. The wind indicates the difficulties and the challenges that we have already read over here. That it symbolizes, it reflects, it indicates the difficulties and the challenges or the problems. And to face these challenges or the difficulties, we need to face them very boldly, very strongly. Unless we fight these problems with their hardships, we cannot expect success. Means if we fight with our hardships, we would be able to success in our lives. Means we need to fight very boldly with full courage, with determination, dedication. Then only we would be able to success in our life. The theme of the poem also says that it gives the reader an encouragement to stand strong. And while facing these challenges, these difficulties, these problems, these hindrances, we need to be firm, we need to be determined, we need to be dedicated, and of course, we need to be very hardworking. Then only we would be able to achieve what we want to achieve. So students, the message of the poem also tells us that if we want to be successful, then we need to be strong and firm and should face our troubles, our problems, our difficulties with full courage. So students, now let's come to the home assignment. These are few questions that I am going to discuss with you, and you need to do them in your own words, in your loose sheets, along with these vocabulary words. So let's discuss the first question. The first question says, what does the wind god winnows? The answer would be that wind god winnows all the things available at home. The wind breaks and crushes weak houses, weak doors, weak rafters, weak human beings, weak hearts, everything. The wind god winnows and crushes all the weak things. Right? So next question says, how does the wind blow out weak fires and why? Yes, the wind does not like the weak things and weak persons. It does not behave in a friendly manner with them. It destroys the weak things as it does with the crumbling houses or the doors, etc. Right, so the god of wind is against any and every shaky and weak things. His friendship is good, rewarding. Let us praise the wind, the symbol of power and the strength. So I hope you have understood this question too. So now let's move to the next question, that the wind is a symbol of power and strength. Explain. Yes, by now I hope you have understood that the wind is a symbol of power and strength. So the wind as symbolizes the uncontrollable and raw power of nature. The wind god symbolizes the strength. Weaklings who are weak in the mind and body are swept away by the mighty power of the wind. Only those who are blessed with steadfast mind and heart would be able to survive in the bitter struggle of life. Next question says, how is friendship with the strong is good? Explain. Yes, class, the answer says that when we have friendship with the wind, we learn several new things. We learn that we may become strong when we fight with difficulties. The people say that if we are strong, the wind may be our friend because the wind likes strong friends. So if we desire to have the strong, if we desire to have the strong to be our friends, we have to show courage. This is the main reason that the poet talks about the steadfast heart in the poem. So the last question says, find out the poetic devices used in the poem Wind with the examples. Of course, you need to find out the poetic devices that has been used in the poem. For example, alliteration, metaphor, personification, repetition. You have to find out the examples of these poetic devices from the poem Wind. And class, these are the few vocabulary words. You need to find out the meaning from the dictionaries and you have to use these words in your sentences while writing in your loose sheets. The first word says scatter, then poke, steadfast, crumble, rafter, flourish, and last is your frail. I request you all to start using these words, these vocabulary, these keywords in your daily routine so that you would be able to understand and remember them for a long time. So with this class, I end up my recapitulation class for the poem Wind, and I hope in this recapitulation session you have understood the poem well. So thank you all of you. Take care. Bye bye.